Namaste, I'm your Kalyani, and today we are going to continue talking about strength in life's battles, lessons of growth and resilience. In my previous session, I spoke about the power of perspective, and I gave certain examples. Today, I want to relate this again about how building inner resilience with a great power of perspective is important. Like I mentioned, I've been a chubby child right from my childhood, and I had to become chubby because I couldn't survive. I was given medicines to put on weight, and throughout my school days and my college days, I went through body shaming. There were people within my family, they condemned me, saying I'm so fat and how will I ever get married or how will somebody be attracted towards me? A lot of negative comments I've gone through. And I have even told how my mother taught me to overcome that, how she built that strength in me so that I can face the world. True, I could go through for several decades, or rather, I could say 2.5 decades. But eventually, when I fell in love with the guy and married him, he turned out to be tall, dark, handsome, but I'm stout, fair, and chubby. Two opposites, literally. Now, from his family, I will not mention who they are. There were quite a number of people who used to tease me. They used to belittle me. They used to make me feel so condemned. I'm already living with that shame all through my life that I'm chubby. They used to make me feel that very, very badly. By then, though I had my mentor in my life, I wasn't very close to her. I used to call her once in a while and tell her this is the thing. And she used to say, no, Kalyani, you have to start working out. You have to start focusing on your appearance because it matters. I used to listen to her. I used to go for long walks and whatever best possible from my end, I used to do. At the workplace, I used to be teased for the food I used to carry because I stopped eating rice. I started eating broken wheat or oats, sometimes even millets. People used to tease me very badly at the workplace. Now, obviously, I can't allow that to hurt me. So I used to say, you taste this and then tell me this is much better than rice. And something like that, I used to give away kind of a thing. And over a period of time, they too accepted, okay, she's really struggling so much to reduce weight. Maybe she wants to get into a family way. Over a period of time, this teasing and this taunting became so horrible that I started thinking, is something really wrong with me? And I was flipping channels one day when I was alone at home, and I came across this session where one of the teachers or a motivational speaker was saying, don't belittle yourself. Maybe you have been struggling all through your life with weight management, but think about this. You are a unique creation of God, that you are so unique that He's so concerned about even your fingerprints. There's nobody in this world who has a fingerprints like yours. Maybe your features resemble, you may have a sister, or they say in this world there are 7 people just like us. But even these 7 people will have different fingerprints. Thank God for what He has given you. Don't look at the outer appearance and blame yourself and beat yourself, but look at the inner strength you have. Because He knew you can bear all this taunting, all this teasing, all this condemning, He's made you like this. See how you can become a motivation for others in spite of all this. See how you can build that strength for others They could be small girls or boys. They could be people who are old, women who have achieved, who've been very thin all through their life, but because of XYZ reasons, they've put on weight now. Think about all of them and see how you can mold and make yourself. This was the perspective that touched me. And to add it to all this, he even said that I have the fingerprints of God on me. Anybody condemning me is condemning the creation or my creator. And there is nobody in this earth who can blame God or condemn God and survive. So think about it was his closing statement. That changed my perspective. That changed my way of thinking. And I'm sure a whole lot of women and men who are listening to this can relate to it. You have gone through that condemnation, maybe because of your skin color, maybe because of your appearance, maybe because of XYZ things that's going through in your life, or you have gone through in your life. The biggest thing I want to share today is about building inner resilience. It's not just sufficient having the power of perspective or right perspective to think, even having that attitude to build that inner resilience is important. It isn't something that you're born with, it's a muscle you strengthen. Am I making sense? I learned that resilience turns setbacks into stepping stones. It's about finding strength in moments of vulnerability. It's about forgiving myself, even if I have made the mistake. It's about letting go of that resentment, letting go of whatever is a negative emotion that I'm holding on to. I realized over a period of time, holding on to anger only harms me. When I free myself from the weight of all these negative emotions, I create a space of peace and growth. This is one of the key things for building inner resilience. And that's when in my life I realized, when I felt that, yes, I'm a unique creation of God, I'm a special person, I will not allow what people tell me. I am who God says I am. I am who my Creator says I am. I am not who people say I am. People can condemn me all they want. But ultimately, after my death, I go back to Him. So I am who He says I am. Think about it. And all those women who are beating yourself, or even men who are beating yourself for not your mistake, but for whatever it is, XYZ thing that is actually demotivating you, bogging you down. I would only say is adopt the power of perspective. Thank God for what you have and build the inner resilience so that people's behavior or people's condemnation on you will not affect you. Should you need any kind of support and you feel that you sharing your thought with me can help you, and um, I will try to do the best in my ability to help you, feel free to message me or DM me on any of the channels, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.